Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Word here with another video, and today we're bringing in the army that I literally just showed you guys yesterday in my tutorial. This army is just absolutely incredibly powerful, and today I do end up going 320 with it, so I do want to show you how I managed to do that. I did get 2 defenses so far, so hopefully I can get some more, but I think that does give me at least a plus like 30 today, which is pretty nice. So we should be looking pretty good. Hopefully we can continue up the consistency in the end of the season, but yeah, reach out in the comments if you do have any questions, or my Discord, which I'll have in the bio, because I just love to answer any questions. This army is just so fun, and I love to chat and help people with it. So without further ado, let's jump right in the hits, because that's what you guys are here for. And yeah, just thanks so much for the support. Let's get it. All right, here we're in the first one, and I do like some fireball value around right here. The fire splitter's decent. This compartment's quite hefty as well, but it's kind of hard to... I only fireball half of it, so I think a fire splitter is probably my best bet. Maybe I can charge a little bit of this corner. If I do that, is there any sort of flame flinger? Honestly, yeah, I'll just take out an expo, and that's not too bad, right? Where's the minion prince? Yeah, so I'm gonna snipe out this expo. I think I should be able to direct target it. Okay, 4 balloons come in, take out the mortar. I know it's a pretty heavy investment, but that's a decent flame flinger to get a Rico and a gear tower. So I'm gonna do that right there. There's a hog. Okay, get my warden down, and maybe should have done that first since he'd be safe for a bit. And get going. Sorry, my mic was pretty far away, but here we go. We'll walk in right here. Flame flinger, yeah, is gonna do pretty good right there. Already tested for Tesla from where the mortar was, or for sniping out the expo. So I'm just gonna keep walking in right here. Save some time. When the air defense locks onto another booger, I'm just gonna snipe out the arch tower. Just didn't want it to be tanked by the air defense. Yep, nice, because then I could use regular balloons instead of rocket balloons. I'll rage right here. Okay, arch tower stays up for now. I don't want to pull the clan castle though. I feel like the booger might do that. Okay, it hasn't yet, but I am worried that that's going to happen right here, and it probably will. So most of the archers get pulled. Probably the furnace is going to get pulled right here. Okay, honestly, a bunch of archers, super dragon. We get ourselves a, whatever it's called, Broom Witch CC. Double invis right there. Okay, we go in for the fire spitters still because that's good value. And yeah, we're looking pretty good right here. The flame flinger is going crazy. And I've got some really good value from, I'm going to go bottom side with that furnace. I'll just invis my warden right here to be safe. Warden's going to be chilling down that side, so I'm going to go queen up here. That skeleton spell hopefully isn't in range of the multi. Okay, it was. That was my bad. Just a miss right there. I'll take that down. Keep an eye on my warden. He's kind of cooking fine. We still should be looking really, really good on this one. I can't really funnel out that army camp, though. I wish I could, but a wizard would just die right there. So my warden's just going to continue walking through the base right here. We're doing really well. Okay, now wizard can go in since it's being distracted. The expo's on my king, but it was too slow. If I could have seen that sooner, that would have worked out for me, but that's alright. I'm going to get a headhunter in right here. King ability is going to be 4, so there's no point wall breaking. Going to pop the king ability right there, work through the scatter shot, and yeah, we're looking really, really nice on this one, to be honest with you. Just going to go in onto the air defense with the minion prince. There's the queen ability. I'll freeze the mono and town hall just to keep my HP as high as I can. We get down the minion prince, and there's kind of just the king left in this bottom compartment. I'm going to end this right here. Don't know if that was worth it, but there's a phenomenal minion prince ability, and yeah, there's just nothing left on this base. Got to make sure we clean up in time. I'll rage as well to make sure I have the damage just to get through it quickly, but yeah, this base is absolutely slammed. So, really nice triple, and yeah, let's keep working on into the next one. Nice start. Okay, into this one, we've got ourselves a double rage. Usually those are good for fireball, so let's focus up and show why they are good for fireball. So, I'm looking at, honestly, the rage tower itself does get the clan castle, so that would be a phenomenal fireball. And I don't think it should be too hard to hit right there. Okay, where's the best spot to warden charge? Because I think I'll honestly just charge in right here. Oh, wow. Good. Oh, the Sneezy took the bombs first. That sucks. So Sneezy goes down. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, Sneezy is a pretty good pet in this army. So a little unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll survive. So, yeah, we're going to be working in right here. I think this is obviously baited for Broom Witches because it had the 2 Seeking Air Mines on the way to the Wizard Tower and then the Tesla to pick up the spirits. So that's how they bait for that. But right here, I think, to be honest, yeah, I'm just going to hit the ice block, go 1, 2, 3. Hit that fireball directly into the core. Super easy with the ice block. It just makes fireballing so safe nowadays. And I missed a quake, so that's just on me. The clan castle now is going to come out. I guess it is what it is. That was just my mistake. I got an invis right here because the town hall shot me, and that was actually a lot of damage. But we should be okay for now. I'll rage up with the furnace because, yep, the king comes out. Luckily, the clan castle isn't too bad. I'm going to freeze right here onto the E-Titan. Nice. Okay, I think we're looking really good through that compartment, actually. I think I'm going to go with the log launcher, though. A lot of value down there. I just got to make sure I get through that section, which actually will be a little tough. Okay, furnace now goes down. King, queen, ice golem. Log launcher has to be put at a pretty hefty angle right there. Still watching right here. Okay, there goes the skeleton. Okay, my warden, I'm probably going to support. My idea is with the minion prince on that side as well. Okay, the logs are actually getting value. I wasn't sure if they would, but they are. Minion prince comes in because I do want to go through the rage tower with that minion prince ability. So we're walking still right here. Pop the minion prince now since the gear tower was on my warden and a lot of others. And we should be walking pretty okay. King ability right now. Yeah, I think we're looking good on this one, even though, yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. Queen ability off into the core. There is a lot of damage, though, by this Rico. I hope my heroes can stay alive in the core for a little bit. The queen's very weak, but on the enemy side, but she's raged, so she still does a lot of damage to my minion prince right there. And yeah, it's going to be pretty close on this one. I think I'm going to try and snipe down that air defense because that's my biggest minion prince target. It's going to be so close on this one. I don't really know if we got it, to be honest with you. I just got to take down that multi-archer tower, and we're on it with the queen and with that. So yeah, we do crush it. My mistake on this base, we get the 3-star, we don't crush it. My mistake was that my warden, after he went and hit that fireball, I had to use both rages on him. He just used all my spells, so my heroes had a really tough time going through that back end. Maybe I should have used my minion prince on this corner to support the Sui. Then maybe they could have stayed alive longer, but we get it anyways, and let's keep moving on. Okay, here we're into the next one. Okay, double rage. But the fire spitters are near the clan castle, so what I'd like to do if I could is fireball and then roll around the left side away from the clan castle. That'd be really nice if I could do that. And what I'm looking at right here is, since the gear tower's on this side, the double Rico would be really nice for my minion prince, so I might try and go fireball on this left side then. To be honest, with 4 ground bows, I don't even want to try and set up a flinger. And the fireball is all I'm looking for. I want to take out the bomb tower and the wizard tower right here. So I got 2 rocket balloons and 3 on the wizard tower. Oh man, I'm using so many to set this out. It's actually insane. I usually do not like to set it up with that many, but it is what it is. Honestly, 2 right here is pretty cheap to hit that good of a fireball. So I did have to spend some Rocketloons, but it meant I got to save some spells. And to be honest, I think that's more valuable. So I did hit the fireball nicely. Instant fireball. And he's walking to the left pretty perfectly. I'm going to go with the log launcher because it'll clip the fire spitter as well, but it'll also get me in towards the mana, which will be really, really nice use for it. So right here, I do want to use, I think, where do I want to use this? I want to use the furnace. I think I'm just going to use it to support the warden. I didn't really know where to put it. I don't think it'll get any crazy value near my heroes. Just going to make sure my warden stays alive. I got the spells to support him, so now I'll pop the Rocketloons. Yep, I knew they were going to pull the clan castle, so I didn't want to do that at a time where I wasn't going to be able to take it down. But since my heroes now are going to be focusing it, I was fine with triggering it. Okay, they're going to come in now. I'm going to set in my log launcher. Just had to get the angle right. Got an invis ready to help out the warden. Now he's going to cruise through that, no problem. So everything's looking really good here. Even 2 headhunters in for the king is going to be awesome. So I'm really, really well set up right here. Log launcher is missing the mono a little bit. But that's okay. Just gonna ice block right here through the Giga Bomb because that would have been a lot of damage. Don't know if I needed it, but it is always better to be safe than sorry, and that's definitely safe. Okay, log launcher is hitting the mono. It was just too far away, turns out. So that's nice. My warden's still doing fine on this side, and I'm just keeping an eye on him. Okay, we're going in right here. There's a nice freeze, to be honest with you. Okay, double wall break right there, and I'm gonna start in with my minion prince onto this weird angle that I'm trying to hit. I'm waiting for my minion prince just to turn onto the Rico. Okay, even turning onto this is better. So there it shoots onto half the compartment. Not ideal, but I had to get it shot right there. And yeah, we're just kind of on cleanup duty anyway. We crushed this base. So I got 2 rage spells available for my minion prince. Pop 1 right here just to help him get through the Rico and the heavier defenses quicker, but did not need it. So I'm swagging 2 rages, invis and skelly. That's just absolutely crushed right there. And yeah, really, really beautiful attack. And let's get into the next one. Let's go. Keep crushing. All right, before this hit starts, honestly, really good looking base though. Drop a W in the comments if you're still watching. I just really appreciate to know who's supporting me. It really means a lot. You guys are kind of everything to me. So yeah, thanks so much for all the support. I've really appreciated the growth that we've had as a channel. It's really been awesome to see. And yeah, without further ado, I want to hit this ricochet cannon. It leaves the X-bow and multi, but to be honest, that's plenty of value and it should be easy to hit. So I'm just gonna walk from this corner. And the goal is going to be, because there's the invis tower in the course, sometimes they put decorations like this to try and block off your vision so you don't see it. My plan, I'm a little undecided. I want to log launcher it, but I also would not be opposed to hitting the minion prince ability through it. So we're just going to kind of see right here. I'm going to continue walking. After I take down this mortar on the right, it's going to be an invis on the left and an invis on the right and be just super easy right here. So let's see what he targets, because yeah, right here, like, I don't need to go with the ice block then. We'll fireball on the run. Okay, we hit the X-bow. No, we still got all our values. That's good. I was worried I was going to miss something on the left side. But no, we hit that, and I didn't want to spend the ice block because I didn't need to. Obviously, if I would have been worried about hitting the air defense, there's no way to risk it. Like, that fireball is too good to miss. But yeah, we're kind of cooking right here. Didn't see any flame flinger because ground expos. And to be honest, on bases like this, you just need to hit your fireball and you win, right? So, like, had to hit the fireball, walk in for it. But I've been loving this army because, truthfully, like, there's not a whole lot you can do to stop it. It's all on me to make mistakes. And the better and better I get with it and continue using it, you know, the more likely I'm going to make less mistakes. You still make them, but definitely lessened them, which is awesome. I'm going to go with the Skelly right here, trying to keep my Ice Golem's health alive. Okay, he sprung anyway. How is my king getting targeted between everything that I have down there? That's crazy to me. Okay, I got an invis ready. I'm just going to use it. I don't want my warden going down at all right here. And I'm going to probably rage him fairly soon as well. I think a log launcher would go crazy on this one. I've been using it a lot more recently, but that's because I just found, like, on these anti-2s, it really gets into the town hall and doesn't risk, you know, getting in there. And it can get some really nice value. Like on this one, I'm going to be going through, my warden should be alright, right? Yep. It's going to be going through the Rico, the Fire Spitter, the Multi. Like, it really just does get crazy value, so I don't see why I wouldn't use it. I'm going to be popping the King ability right here to push me in, and he was going to be forced to it anyway. So it's also going to pop the Invis Tower. That's why I wanted to use it on this base in the first place. Going to come with the Minion Prince into that multi-arch. My Warden right here, I'm actually going to Ice Block while he's on the Town Hall because I'm actually totally fine with that position he's in. For Rocketloons to get the Builder Hut and then the Air Defense. And yeah, this base is just cooked. I mean, I got 5 spells still up and there's just nothing left in the base. So I'm going to pop a Freeze just to keep my Warden alive. Just because I want to keep my Warden alive for the hit. I don't need it, but might as well keep him alive just to flex how easy it was. And swagging the Minion Prince ability plus all these spells just absolutely crushed. And it was a good base for it, but that's why this army is so good, right? Like, it just crushes the meta right now of kind of tight packed bases where they hope for Root Rider players to make mistakes. So I'd highly recommend giving this army a try, and let's keep it going. Okay, here we are, and it's another double rage base. This base has been really classic. I've seen it forever. And it does appear that I could get a Flame Flinger onto the Rico and Multi-Arch, but I don't really know if that value is worth it. You know what? I think it would help, because then I could get some value there. So what I'm going to do is snipe out the mortar, but then my Warden's going to go in and hit the Rage Tower, and I want him to go left. Okay, I'm actually going to start my Warden from the corner, because I do want a little more time to think about this. Just going to check in case there's Black Mines outside, since a lot of people have been doing that. Clearly baited for Event Troops. If I can hit the Builder Hut, that would be really, really awesome. We'll see how far my Warden can walk, because I wanted to get the Clan Castle on this base. That's really important, so yeah, we're going to continue walking pretty far into this one. I think I do want to go for that. A Log Launcher also could be really good, so we'll see if we end up using it. Okay, really nice Headhunter. Honestly, against the World Champion, it's just a really weak hero. You just need like one shot from your Headhunter, and your Warden will be more than okay to 1v1 that. So we're going to continue walking. That Rage Tower will have a lot of damage, so once I get down, let me think here, the Mortar and Air Defense, I should go right. Snipe out the Mortar, then I think my Invis should be pretty simple right here. We're going to get into the Expo. But I don't want to... Oh, okay, we're walking pretty far left right here. Go into the Expo. Okay, nice. I'll rage right here to get through the Expo and the multi-arch, but I do need to fireball fairly shortly. Okay, I'm going to snipe out the Tesla. There might be more up there, but I'm going to ice block right here. Hit an invis. Pretty good fireball. Please get the Clan Castle before the builders got it. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. I got an invis ready for my Warden. I'm going to have to pop it. And there's a lot of damage still around him, so I do got to be pretty careful right here. But I think we should be good. Okay, there's a freeze. I got a rage right here again, which is all my spells, which I hate doing, to be honest. I'm investing on my warden, but it's okay. He did need it right here because he is getting a lot of value from his fireball and other stuff. So there's a wall break in for my king. I'm not going to be able to reach the multi, so I kind of need to get some Rocketloons in there. Got 4 of them. Okay, 2 headhunters come in for the king. I could poison them if I want. I'm going to now because there's skellies there, and there's no point risking that. King ability I'm going to use to open up this base because I don't think there's another way I get through that. My minion prince does need to get me all the way to that rage tower, and I'm really hoping it keeps my warden alive here. I think it did. Okay, never mind. The Giga Bomb. Oh, didn't quite get me. Actually, the minion prince is cooking right here. Turn a little bit more, and I get a really nice ability. Oh, he's not facing a good direction at all. So he didn't shoot the rage tower. Now we're not looking so good because that is kind of mandatory to do well. Headhunter comes in right here, though, for the enemy archer queen. We're looking alright, to be honest. We're looking alright. The minion prince is really helping still. The ability not shooting the right direction is tough, but yeah, I think my warden can get this. So, honestly, an interesting approach. I did still get the rage tower down with the fireball, but I don't know how well I liked that one. Yeah, I don't really think I liked that. I think I should rather go in from like right where that minion is, fireball, and wrap around. I do like to get the clan castle, but it's really not that deep. You can poison most CC troops and get them down pretty easily, and it just was a little risky right there for a bit with my warden sucking all my spells. So we still get it, and let's move on to the next one. All right, we load into this one, and look at this, right? Like this is why I use this army, right? Everything is baited for this one army, and I'm just not going to run it, right? Like no one's going to be able to bait me. They couldn't anyways, and now these bases are extra optimized for something I'm just not running. So this rage tower has a lot of value. I would like to try and get in there. I think a charge from the corner should be pretty easy, but I'm gonna I like to come opposite the clan castle, but I don't want to go that far into double heroes right there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go warden directly from the top. I'm gonna scout for flame flinger now. I wasn't really looking earlier, but okay, I think I actually could get one down at the bottom right here. I was gonna say I don't think there is one, but I was gonna go for a different siege machine. But honestly, the flame flinger should be able to get down that flame or fire spitter from behind. Okay, that death damage of 2 should be enough. I'm not messing around. Okay, warden is taking a little bit of his time right here. Gonna snipe that out. Okay, snipe that out. Please tell me there's no more Tesla. Honestly, those balloons might have pulled him. I think they were, so that was bad by me. Another one. Hopefully, you can get a shot this time. And yeah, I'll get a hog just to test for anything. My warden's actually walking that expo, which is kind of crazy, but we're into the bomb tower right here, and I think I'll hit the multi-arch tower. Honestly, does get all the value, so no need to make it too difficult right there. Yep, gonna get all the value. I missed the flame spinner with quakes, but that's honestly okay with me. My warden should pull the clan castle soon, and it should be probably a super dragon since this whole base is built for event troops. Okay, I barely caught that skeleton in time. I should have looked a little earlier. I almost lost most of my flame spinner. Let's see, I bet you a super dragon or E-Titan comes out. Okay, furnace, just regular CC is interesting, but that's okay. We'll just poison it, and we'll be fine. My healer should stay up. And on this base, I'm going to go with my Sui right here. The reason I'm doing that is because the monolith can be really tough with heroes around it, and my heroes will do a great job taking that down, and then I can also get my minion prince in through the town hall pretty easily right there. So 2, actually 3 headhunters are going to be coming in, plus a rage just to get me through that whole section really fast. That didn't get the fire spitter because I think maybe the skeletons took down its health a lot or something. I'm not really sure, but I didn't get it down. But yeah, we're still moving really nicely through this base. We're going to funnel that off really well. Honestly, I'm going to funnel my heroes into the base like that. Even the balloons are going to do a nice job funneling with the wizards. So my king should turn in. Yeah, we're looking actually just so good on this base. That air defense, okay, I didn't even take it down. That's nice. I wanted to get the mortars really easily, so I was going to take down the air defenses first, but it's all right. Queen, her ability is going to go off right there through everything. And look at this minion prince just going to go crazy. Honestly, I'm just putting it right now because the gear tower can get frozen up, so might as well. But yeah, everything being frozen up it's just so easy to get through, right? So we're going to crush this base with another 5 swag spells. And I did have somebody talk to me the other day saying, you know, or commented on my last video saying, why don't I bring a recall to maybe move my warden to safer spots since I'm swagging rages often. But I just find that recalls, like on this base, I don't need it. So as much as I'd use a recall, I'd probably use a rage more often. You just got to play to the majority of bases you're going to face. So yeah, we'll move into the next one and let's keep it going. Okay, so as I was talking a little bit in that one, like Legend League is all about, you know, playing your percentages, not chances, but like, you know, if you're using an army that's only going to work on a specific style of base, it's just not going to work, right? You got to use an army that you can utilize on every style of base. So that's why it's really important to do things that will work on every base, like bring rages and stuff like that. And on this base, I'm going to try and fireball this gear tower. I don't like how far out some of these defenses are, especially because I don't want to fireball too dangerously. So I think what I'm going to do is try and take down this Tesla up top, because then I can invis the archer tower and Expo pretty easily, and mortar, and just fireball from here, which is generally safe. Split my quakes, and I should be able to get the Rico down. Okay, I missed the flame spinner, which does suck. I want to try and get... Oh, no, the builders are dead. Okay, I forgot the builders would be going to be dead right there. Okay, where's my warden going? Because I don't really care, but I just would rather know. Okay, can we turn to the minion prince and not die? Okay, nice. One shot right there. I'm going to get another headhunter in. And we should be good right there. But yeah, that headhunter will get that for me. Okay, the only thing is if I go right, here's what happens. You go right, and your warden kind of walks towards between the fire spitters, and then you don't get either in a really good spot. So I'm going to try and do that, pulling towards the left, and the multi won't hit me now. I do have an ice block in case the furnace hits my healers, so it's really good to help set up the fireball, but it's also got a great use case in something like that, right? Just for the odd chance that that does happen. On this base now, I'm going to need a funnel set because I did use my baby dragon up top there on just a good amount of ground defenses. But now I can go king, queen. Log launcher is going to roll in through above like that. Going to go with the furnace behind it. Not really sure if that was worth it, but I'm going to do it. My warden's going to get stalled on these ice columns for pretty long, but that's okay. If I'm just looking ahead right here, there's ground bows, so my minion prince should get some crazy value on this base. I'm going to wall break right here just to help my queen get in later. Honestly, queen ability might go off here just to help get the Rico down. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Okay, that wall break goes dead, which is not ideal. I'll rage up the Yetis and king right here because, yeah, that'll get some amazing value into this core. The queen shouldn't have access yet, but now the king will open up access for her, which is really nice. Okay, the Yetis might pull my warden, which I really don't like, so I'm actually going to go with, yep, preemptively thought that was going to happen and went in with the minion prince right here. Got the skeleton spell, like, entirely for the mono right here, so I'm going to pop it on top of it. And the skeleton spell does really well, especially like this, right? Like, this is why you bring it, because there are bases just like this where it just happens to be unreal. And on a mono, the skeleton spell is just OP. Like, look at that queen, just not even need any spell support. The mono just never turns towards it. So, yeah, we're going to crush this base right here. And look at the furnace kind of clearing up the whole flank. So, didn't really know where to put it in, I felt like a decent spot. And look at it work out like that. We're going to swag on this base a lot once again. That's 2, 4, 6 spell space. We're just crushing these bases in Legend League, to be honest, and we've got one more to get into. But yeah, it's been awesome, honestly, using this army. I've been very, very consistent with it. I think this is my 4th or 5th perfect day in a row since I didn't use it, you know, when I was filming that kickers video. But yeah, let's move on from this one and get into the last one. Alright, you guys know what time it is. This is my favorite part of the video, to be honest. It's time to buckle up, get this 320. I honestly love the pressure, right? Like, to be honest, I don't know. This army sometimes feels super, super easy, so I love anything that makes it a little more difficult. And to be honest, just finishing off the day is a little more difficult, so I don't mind that at all. I wanted to land a fireball, I think, on this crusher mortar. I like to get the clan castle down, so maybe if I could get the multi, that'd be nice. So I'm going to come in from this kind of deep of an angle. I should have probably went in on the other side where the royal champion was instead of the queen, but it's okay. Just minor details that maybe do help. But yeah, the crusher mortar would be a really nice fireball, like plenty of value. But the multi would get me the clan castle, which obviously I do like to get down. It's not mandatory, but on bases like this, it can be very nice. It's also would get the spitter that's not facing me though, which is why I'm not, you know, too keen on getting it down. It's not that valuable, so we're just going to continue rolling right here, kind of see where he goes, because if he passes left, I'm just going to go for the crusher mortar. And it looks like he might, because the drill's not going to go down. Okay, no, he does go right. Take down this mortar to save an invis. And then, yeah, probably... Okay, I saw something pop right there. I don't know if you guys saw it. Yep, there's another one. Good, that's why I was checking. And we're probably going to run into right here. I'm going to jam up the arch tower. It has 3 shots, so 2 balloons and the warden take up all shots. That headhunter goes in undetected. Really, really nice right there. And honestly, I think we should, no question, right here. Get in, invis. We're going to hit the multi right there. Okay, really beautiful fireball into that core. Look at that value. Both spitters. I didn't think I was going to get the far side one, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's just unreal right there. The skeleton spell is also going to go real crazy right there. And on this one, I don't even know what siege machine I'm going to need. I'm just going to go, I guess, with that out there. There's the really nice skeleton spell, as I mentioned. It's just going to go crazy. Baby dragon right here. I should have checked because there's been a lot of black mines outside the base in case he died, but it's okay. we're going to roll through this one. I'm going to use a furnace to support the warden because I just want a little bit of help to get him quicker through this. Honestly, that wall break, if that stays alive, will be crazy. I doubt it will, though. It is walking so far, though, but that's a beautiful corner piece. Look at that wall break. Wow. Okay, Warden's going to continue cooking. I got the minion prince straight under the multi again just to nullify the rage tower and make this super easy. So heroes are still full health, means this base is going to be absolutely crushed. The Warden's even just going to take all this down himself. I probably could swag the minion prince on this base, but there's no point, in my opinion. Like, I'd rather just get the triples. But to be honest, it's the final hit of the day. Swag would be pretty crazy, so let's do it. Screw it. I'm going to try my best right here. 2 headhunters got wrecked instantly, but I should be okay because I can get poison if I need. Queen's still going crazy. Okay, look at that. The Warden got pulled even further outside, which honestly is amazing because then he's just going to, no chance, join with the heroes here. So honestly, I even got so many rocket balloons left. This base is smashed, and I swagged the minion prince easily on this one, plus 4 spell space. So, I mean, Fireball was crazy on this one, but you know, on these bases, this is why I don't usually swag Warden or like Minion Prince. I just use him to kind of crush that final compartment and not waste any time, make certain that I get it. But on this one, I was fairly confident. I still had him in the bag. So really, really great day. Just after the guide, I really wanted to bring a little bit more for you guys. So yeah, if you do have any questions, just really feel free to ask, and I'll always be there to answer. But I'll see you guys all in the next one, and see you later. Peace.